What's up, y'all? It's Elijah Boy. It's been a while since I threw on the leather jacket, but let me talk to you. So the news that is rocking the professional wrestling world: the announcement of Kazuchika Okada, the Rainmaker. You remember Armando Estrada from back in the day? For those of y'all Ruthless Aggression era fans, remember he used to announce Umaga or whatever it was. My name is Armando Alejandro Estrada. That's besides the point. We're not here to talk about him, okay? So Okada's leaving New Japan. Me personally, I never thought that would happen because Okada, for anyone who knows anything about pro wrestling or about New Japan Pro Wrestling specifically, Okada is like the top guy. He's such a top guy that I knew who he was. Because as you all know, I do not watch New Japan Pro Wrestling really at all. Like I have nothing against them, but I'm not really into everything that's going on over across in the land of the rising sun. But I knew a few people from New Japan, people such as Okada and Tanahashi, who I was told is either president or something now. And then, of course, who's the other guy I knew from Japan before AEW? Yeah, Tanahashi, Okada, and I think I knew what's his name. I want to say Zack Sabre Jr. I can't remember. Anyway, moving on. That's not the point. Let me get back to the point, man. See, look at me. I'm all over the place. So Okada is gone. So everybody is trying to figure out what is next for the Rainmaker because apparently he finishes up in January. I guess his contract ends at the end of this month, and then he's making an appearance for like two more shows for New Japan, and then he'll be out. If I'm in New Japan, I'd be upset. I'm like, dang, we losing Okada. We need somebody new, man. So, many people are already placing their bets. Like, is he going to TNA? Is he going to AEW? Is he going to WWE? Now, if I could be brutally honest, I want him in WWE. Because if I'm a wrestler, if I'm like a hot free agent, and I look at all three organizations, right? I'm looking at TNA, if I'm looking at AEW, I'm looking at WWE. If I'm a big star that everybody wants, they just throwing money at me, They're making it rain on the Rainmaker, so to speak. Honestly, right now, I would go to WWE if I'm Okada, right? I mean, granted, I know Shinsuke Nakamura, his booking has been criticized for years during the Vince administration and Triple H's administration. Like, Shinsuke is getting more attention than he used to. So, I mean, back in NXT's glory days, Shinsuke was like my favorite guy for a while. Like, he was my favorite person to watch when he was down there. And then he came to the main roster. Vince had no idea what to do with him. And it ruined Shinsuke a lot for people. But with Triple H, he's getting more airtime. He's getting those cool videos. Honestly, I think Okada would benefit going to WWE more if he's looking to make a big impact. Granted, I mean, there's a lot of ways they could go with Okada. He could be a babyface. He could do both. He looks like he could be both a good guy and a bad guy if he had to be. You know what I mean? He looks like one of those people. And this is coming from the few times I've seen him. But I like Okada, and the way AEW presented him during the whole what was that pay-per-view they did? Oh my gosh, what was it called? Worlds Collide, I believe it was. No, not Worlds Collide. It was like New Japan versus AEW. What did they call that pay-per-view? I don't want to call it Worlds Collide. What was it? Was it Worlds Collide? Dang, what was that called? Forbidden Door. That's what it was called. Okay, so Forbidden Door. I looked it up. That's why there was a cut there. So it was called Forbidden Door. The way they presented Okada, I didn't like. They like just. I'm like, dude, you had Okada, bro. You got him showing up in a t-shirt and jogging pants, hitting a pose like he at Abercrombie and Fitch. I'm like, bro, you're Kazuchika Okada. I'd have had him, bro. He would have had ice on his wrist, ice on his neck, ice on his bro. That dude would have been literally. I want him to be on standing on business energy, bro. Bro. If dude, if I was in control of his bucket, golly, not saying I know everything about the wrestling business. It's not easy, but I would at least have him look like a star. Either have him show up in a gangster suit or have his Okada gear on, something. He come out looking like he just got. He literally looked like he just got out of bed at college. Like at college, just the way he was dressed. I was so bad, bro. I'm like, you're Okada. Why did they have him dress a certain way to make him look like a big deal? And Tanahashi, he looked like he was shopping at City Trends when he came out, bro. I'm like, bro, who let them walk out like that? You know what I'm saying? Like, Okada would have been a big deal. The presentation is everything. If I'm bringing Okada to the States and people don't know who he is, I need him to look like he's the final boss in a video game. Even the video game Yakuza. What was it, Yakuza 5? I think he was at Yakuza 5. He looked like a star in the game. He came out fresh, bro. He could have had a trench coat, something. You got him coming out here looking like he fighting over ramen noodles with his girlfriend type outfit on. I don't know what was going on there. AEW was messing up. They had their chance. They put him in a fatal 4-way, y'all. And by that, I mean Tony Khan. They put him in a 4-way. This is Okada. He could have wrestled so many people one-on-one. I need him to look like the star. And then what made it worse, when they did book him against Bryan Danielson, I was excited. I said, okay, at least we'll get a good match out of it. But they were screwed over by Kenny and Ospreay. They did every move in the book. And the crowd was yawning. Because of them long 8-hour pay-per-views that AEW put on. They screwed over Okada and Danielson that night, which made me even more mad. And I don't want him nowhere near TNA. I'm sorry. I don't need him there, bro. He's Okada. Send him to WWE. I don't care if he has to go through NXT or just straight to the main roster, which either way would be fine with me. He's Okada. Come on. Personally, I do think he could go through... he could go through NXT. I wouldn't be mad, but I wouldn't mind if he just jumped to the main roster. I wouldn't have been mad anyway. That's what AJ did. So it's just, he needs to go to WWE. They will make Okada, with this new administration now, with Triple H. Oh man, Triple H, bro, he has been cooking. If they get their hands on Okada, they gonna be even more unstoppable than they've been lately with the shows. Everything is SmackDown and Raw are way more, like, I don't know how to explain it. It's better. That's the best way to phrase it. It feels better. I mean, there's still some problems with the shows here and there, obviously, but it's more entertaining than what we've been getting. You know what I mean? And I'm sorry, if he joins AEW, he's just going to join a trios team or join one of the 800 factions AEW got. Maybe he has one or two decent matches with people, and that's not enough for me. So I'm begging him to go to WWE, bro. I don't care if they got to give him special privilege deals. I don't care. Please get him on SmackDown. Get him on a Raw, something. He got to go to WWE. You know how lit it would be if he just popped up on the Raw after WrestleMania in his outfit, just decked out like, you know what I'm saying? Schlong dragging the ground. I didn't need to say that. But anyways, something. So Omega, if you're watching this, I doubt he is. I mean, you never know. Somebody might be like, hey, look what this random black guy in a leather jacket had to say to you. But bruh, I need him to go to WWE. So Triple H, I'm going to need you to, you know what I'm saying, get the champagne in the glass. Do what you got to do. Get him in there. Pause though. Anyways, please like and subscribe. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed. Do you agree with me? Do you disagree with me? Let me know in the comments down below. I'll catch y'all later, man.